Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
We have already started here. And it's Rashford. He's found a way through. Rafinha. That's the keeper's ball. Alaba. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant.
Oh, what's he done? Goes for a shot! Dispatched clinically. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lofted in. Courtois deals with that, nice and simple. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Now it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that has not gone well. That's a throw. Mendy. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's delightful. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Ball played for Rashford. Rashford. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Rashford. Eric Garcia. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Over to the left. Rashford.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, it's just a little long. They've got a corner here. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, delightful ball. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's De Jong. Rafinha strokes it back. And it's Rashford. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's on it, can he get away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Driving on and making good progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hangs in a cross. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Mbappe. Eric Garcia. Rashford. And here's Rafinha. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe!
There they go, hunting again.
Now who's going to be first to this? Martin. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Valverde. He's a sharp little... Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And now they can spring out of defence. De Jong, out to the right. Yamal chasing after it. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement. Flings in a cross. And that should get the job done. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. It's going to be another throw. Ball's gone out of play. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Ferran Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? Neatly clipped into space. Martin gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Looking for the run. And it's Balde. Rashford.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yamal. And they win it back again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Lewandowski. That's very... shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Rudiger gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Pedri. Oh, good. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Dani Olmo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Eric Garcia. I think we're just about done here. And he thumps it clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Dani Olmo and Yamal. We are into stoppage time. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a lovely pass. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Bellingham taking in the accolade. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get it. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Eric Garcia. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always been impressed with this boy,
Ferran Torres!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe is onto this. Vinicius Junior's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rashford. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
De Jong. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Eric Garcia. Mbappe. Great vision. Floated through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as they're going to go. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good vision. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Eric Garcia. Rafinha, played out to the left flank. Now it's Ferran Torres, spread out to the left. This is De Jong, nicely spread. Yamal. Alaba does well to stand firm and defend it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Jong. And Balde. And it's De Jong. And Kubasi. Oh, good spread. Yamal. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has been cleared. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. He's tried one! Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Cleared away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Yamal. De Jong goes looking wide. Rashford has it in a wide position. Now the ball in. Climbs up big. It's hit the crossbar. And he's in he goes again. And it's hit the woodwork again. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Oh, that's well spotted. Rashford. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. He's found a way through. Ferran Torres. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. Courtois claims comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Jong. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, super ball!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he lines up a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Martin. Ball is over the line. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And he goes cross-field. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rafinha. De Jong. He shifted it to the flank. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Caught offside that time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
Dani Olmo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Camavinga attempts a clearance.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Goulet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nicely shaped ball. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rudiger. And it's Mendy. And here's Goulet. It's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Camavinga. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those... Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did.
Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fired deep towards the back post. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that. But he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Chouameni. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now, can they get him away? Chance! And that is one way to get his defending done. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ferran Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rudiger. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. And Jamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played back into the centre. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Jong. Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. And it's Rashford. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eric Garcia. Spread out to the left. Rashford. And it's De Jong. Chooses to go cross-field. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone backward here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. Chouameni.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for a corner. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. And he's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde tries from a long way out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
So, third corner of the game. No way through, so back it... Shot, surely! Just off target.
Mendy is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. And it's Balde. Eric Garcia. Rashford. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rashford. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Jong. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yamal. That is lovely. No, he can't get past him. Now it's Yamal. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Punched away. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. De Jong. And it's Balde. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Showing good feet. He's got away. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, there's the clearance. 75 minutes played. Plays it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to belt it away. Eric Garcia. And here's It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And
played, well stopped.
Threads one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Pete.
And the finish! Well, now... Oh, he's been caught on it here! De Jong. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferrer. Barcelona are in front.
That defence, one good ball, and they're in. It's the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating.
Rashford. Balde could try cutting inside here. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Well, there's the clearance. Eric Garcia. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Deep cross.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Balde. Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. De Jong has created one goal already. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's out for a goal kick. Balde. And Rafinha. And it's Balde. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde is onto it in a flash. Rashford tries to play it through. Hoisted in. Out of play for a throw. Nice control, brilliantly cut out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. De Jong.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. A probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Martin. Balde. This is De Jong. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. And Rafinha. Now it's Yamal. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half. There's the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mendy. And he's gone searching crossfield. Chips it through. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Yamal.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. Yamal.
And he risks.
Yamal picks his there to clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rashford. It's a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
El dorsal 15.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Rudiger. It's not an especially good pass, that. De Jong, out to the right. Koundé. Eric Garcia. It's a really well-measured ball. He is just caressing the ball. That looks at... He's got full! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, good spread. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Elects terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Rudiger with the clearance. Eric Garcia. Played out to the right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eric Garcia. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. And he's picked it up out wide. Balde got a long way forward to join the attack. And no, that was never going to make it. Goulet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Yamal. He's on it, can he get away? That's really well cleared. Played in deep. Courtois deals with that nice and simple.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Alaba. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the...
Trossard! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Zubimendi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Valverde. Has a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubimendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very...
Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zubimendi, over to the left. And he's whipped it across. Defending of the desperate variety. They want to be quick to recover this. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Trossard. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get it through? Capier receives it in a wide position. And it's Ødegaard. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Ødegaard. Now it's Trossard. Trossard. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Surely now! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. "15 minutes till half-time. Zubimendi. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. It's anyone's ball now. Played it early. And he's there to clear it. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Oh no, It's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. Capier tries to clear. And he's taking no chances there. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Rice. And it's Subimendi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel getting this one clear. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Incapuyi aims beyond the defence. Valverde. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alaba. Strong running down that left flank. Now that's well seen too. Played into space. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde wins the duel this time. Mendy. Alaba is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And he's straight offside. Almost an hour gone. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Saka. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Alaba. Crossed it again. And he's there to get it away. And the counter is on. It's a good foot in there. The ball has bounced loose now. Bellingham. Zubimendi. Trossard. For Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vinicius Junior is onto this, and that's gone loose. Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Gabriel Nkapouye, and he's forced to go back. Gabriel Zubimendi. Martinelli. And it's Rice. And it's Zubimendi. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Martinelli. Looking here to chip it through.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mendy. Camavinga. Plays the return pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super ball! And he's gone backward here. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Saka. And here's Ødegaard. Timber has it in a wide position. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Walker could try cutting inside here. Rudiger. He's gone forward. Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Hannibal. Now Ugo Chukwu. Florentino Luis. Spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Mbappe. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Florentino Luis.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hartman has it in a wide position. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, and he shoots! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Burnley make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Burnley are enjoying this surprise lead. Burnley are looking to break at pace. He's in a good position here. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Tchouaméni. That's really well cleared. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kyle Walker. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Bellingham. Might be... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Broja. Florentino Luis. Looking for options for movement. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Florentino Luis. And it's Walker. And there's a searching pass. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the ball in.
Oh,
and the shot! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Burnley go into the lead. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Burnley head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid finding their passes. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Mbappe is onto this. Hannibal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Florentino Luis. Broja. And it's Walker. Now Ugo Chukwu. Chouameni. Mbappe.
This match was 29,514.
Nicely weighted ball. Dubravka gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. Hannibal. He's picked his way through. Skims one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Florentino Luis. Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in space, and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Some good work on the right flank here, and they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Hannibal. It's Florentino Luis. Hugo Chukwu. It's Florentino Luis. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed. Walker gets into some space. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11. Coming on the field. Number 9.
And he's being shifted off it.
Number 19. Number 35. Barnes. Substitution in progress.
And that was nowhere near his best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Walker. And he's intervened well there. So what can they make of this? Arda Güler. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Tries to play it through. Swings in across. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tramini, Güler. 2 minutes to be added on. Played back.
I'm sure some will...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards... Chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shot and the finish! Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Robe. Tchouameni. It's Bellingham. It's run loose here. Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Robe takes a shot! That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for the run. Pings in across. And he's cut it out. Tchouameni. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Robbie demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That'll be a throw. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Robbie! And that has skimmed the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Mukiele. Now it's Brobby. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sunderland with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Played out towards the right wing. Hoisted in. Played back in. That's an excellent interception. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Chouameni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Floated through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. So, what can they make of this? And he's being shifted off it. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chouameni.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Mbappe. Good take, and is he in? Vinicius Junior! Ketrauda getting this one clear. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Foot in. Rodrigo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and tries a shot! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Eder Militao cuts it out. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Sunderland present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Really well taken goal. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid go into the lead. Great vision. He's onside. Chance, surely! Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Deftly out wide. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Chance!
The attendance for this match.
He's got away with one there.
997.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Brobbey. Brobbey. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Traoré. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Brobbey. Valverde. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde. And it's Chouameni. Vinicius Junior.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another...
And he's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Bellingham. Deftly away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's a key interception. Sunderland are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And now they can clear their lines.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be one.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans feast of it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. Oh, what a mistake! Cross needs to be good. Deftly away. Juan Mi. Oh, this is a very good... Juan Mi! Pinged towards the front line. Rodrigo. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of it...
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid have it back and can go again. And here's Rodrigo. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Crosses it, it's a terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Quality ball. And it's made its way to him. Borja, chance for a shot! Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
He's having a go! And he's there to make the block. Getafe with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary. Borja Mayoral. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, super! Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Alexander, up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Rodrigo, nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. No way through, so back it comes. Cleared without complication. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Bellingham. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Mbappe. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chouameni. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Diego Rico gets a foot in here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Borja Mayoral. Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Getafe got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Diego Rico. Juan May. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Rodrigo. Juan May. Well into the second half, and still there's... Applies the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've got a corner here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Getafe making another change here. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Chouameni looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Showing good feet. Decent chance! This time, surely. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
75, el dorsal 7.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Mbappe! He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the winger Lee Kang-in is a very interesting player, Peter, because there's something almost unique about the way he dribbles, the close ball control, the ability to break those lines. Easily one of the best prospects to emerge out of South Korea in recent times.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Has a shot! Madrid with the corner, they're first. It's going to be another corner, I think. Madrid have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Wang Hee-chan. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold. No goals as yet. It's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been slung wide. And here's Son Heung-min, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Valverde. Out towards the flank. Lee Kang in. Oh, that's neat. Looking to go deep. Punched away. Chouameni. Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Great vision. Mbappe is onto this. Picked out, and the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. South Korea certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Played out to the right. Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through. Backward it goes. Valverde, and he's cut it out. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham, and the shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And here's Marmouche. There they go, hunting in packs.
Marmouche really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rafinha. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lewandowski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ambitious ball here. Balde gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmouche, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And he welcomes it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Balde.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Lewandowski couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Decent progress down the left. Now it's Rashford. Now he's had it taken off him. Spread out to the left.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the flag has stayed down. He's found a way through. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. El-Neni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marmoush. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rashford takes control of it and he's on the move. Lewandowski. Now, can they get... Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Short changes him with that pass. So what can they make of this? El-Neni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Lewandowski, looking to play him in.
Egypt truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
El-Neni. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Lewandowski. Picked out brilliantly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mohamed Salah. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The message is clear, none shall pass. Valde.
There will
De
be
Jong.
1 minute added time.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Salah. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Egypt can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That'll be a throw. Rashford. Now it's Rafinha. Marmoush. Egypt are looking to break at pace. Kubasi. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, sweet feet. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. El Neni. That's Trezeguet. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Great chance! He's got a goal! Egypt are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Egypt grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Barcelona finding their passes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. El Neni. Pedri. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Now there's a... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
El Neni. Oh, no joy this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kubasi. Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yamal picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Balde. Looking for options for movement. He is shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rafinha has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 3.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Goes for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
El Neni. Egypt, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rodrigo. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's El Neni. Mohamed Salah. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Garcia. Camavinga. And he welcomes it in. Chooses to go back. He's in a great position here. Marmoush! Goal! Egypt!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Egypt have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too.
And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! El Neni gets over and intercepts, and they can counter here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. El Neni.
Egypt can certainly afford...
And the shots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Garcia. And he was quick to react. El Neni. Salah. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Keeper's dealt with that. It's not an especially good pass. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And the counter is on. Chouameni.
There will be 1
Garcia.
minute added time.
El Neni. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Egypt are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Egypt really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Rudiger. Chouameni, passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball if he can get there. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 25. Coming on to replace him is number 7. Substitution in progress.
Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chouameni has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Cross goes in there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
And Marmoush! attempt, just the wrong outcome.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run, and he's in on the finish! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
El Neni. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 18. Number 3. Coming on the field. Number 21. Number 26. Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him. Rudiger. Mbappe gets a good foot in there, and that's really well manoeuvred. He is just caressing the ball. Good read, needed to be.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 17.
Egypt have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 19. Substitution.
Chouameni.
Egypt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Into the channel. It's a good-looking delivery. A probing pass. Trezeguet providing an outlet on that flank. Brilliantly cut out. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Marmoush. Oh, good ball. Asensio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And no, that was never going to make it. Ceballos.
3 minutes added time.
It's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 9. Substitution in progress.
That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Egypt can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.